see. When you buy your lobsters, always alive. You should buy them from your fishmonger just as is. He'll pack them up in a newspaper, wet newspaper for you. Make sure they're still alive, not foamy. Now let me show you a couple different ways of cooking them. One of the different ways, your hard knife, you hold the tail, just as is. Now let me show you what's inside. Right here, we have the tamale. This is the liver, very delicious. I'll actually cook a little bit for me later. Here you go. And this side, this is the vein here. We have another one on this side. You don't want to eat that. And then right here, there's the stomach, right under the chest. Here you go. Now follow me and I'll show you a different way. This is a great way to cook lobsters. Hot water, salty, 8 minutes for 1.5 pounds. You see these lovely things here? Beautiful. Excellent. This one is ready for me to cut a little bit later. Now a good trick to know if it's ready, you simply pull on the antenna when it comes out of the water. See? Do another one. Comes out easy, it's cooked. Follow me here. All right. You may know that there's female and male lobsters. Let me show you here. Oops. This here is a male. You see the first little 2 sets of legs are a little harder. This one here, a female. And if you look here, you see how the body, this is the chest, the tail, the body is a little bit wider for the female, male a little slimmer. Excellent. This female. Now, another way to cook lobsters, courbouillon. Courbouillon, classic French way. Here we have onions, leeks, celery, and fennel. Right in here. 8 minutes, perfection. Great. Now you remember our tamale here? Perfectly cooked, just a little soft. I have a great cracker here. Now this here is the jewel of the lobster. This is lobster roe, only found in females. It's great. I'm just gonna add a little bit so I can have a great taste of this here. I can't wait to eat this. I wish we could share. Delicious. When you go to the fishmonger, the first thing you need to look at is where the lobster is. If it's in an aquarium, perfect. If they take it out of the fridge for you, you need to see if it's alive. You need to see if there's some kind of foam happening, don't touch it. And you need to see also if the tail is flapping, that's a great sign that it's fresh. Beautiful lobsters. Doesn't this look great already? Great. Let me show you how to cook our bisque extra flavor. Now there's more than one thing you can do with these lobsters except dipping them in garlic butter. That's good, but let me show you a different thing you can do. I have some great shallots here roasting. A little bit of flambé. All right. Woo, great. I'm making a coral foam. Remember that roe we had before? I'm gonna add it once the alcohol has evaporated. This is an important step here. Okay. The roe goes in. Now I'm adding fumet de poisson. Fumet is fish stock. If you don't have it, vegetable stock, that's another option. Great. I'm letting this reduce. Now here, I have one here, reduced a little bit. You see the consistency? The roe is cooked a little bit. It smells great already. To this, of course, you add a little fat, a little cream here. Beautiful. I'm letting this simmer 2 minutes. And here's the final here. Isn't that great? You see, we can see the little flecks of roe still. Great. All right. Now let me plate one for you here. Okay. I should try it first, right? That's great. Okay. I chose a black plate. Great contrast in colors. Here, I'm going to take it to another level. Same ingredients, just a different little step. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to incorporate the roe into the cream, and I'm going to make a foam. All right. So with this wonderful little tool here, it can get a little messy. See on top, you have some beautiful foam. It's almost like a cappuccino, or a coral cappuccino I'm making here. And right on top. There you go. So just the top of the foam I'm taking. Well, a little bit of salt, pepper. Doesn't this look great already? Now, I'm trying it. Very, very sweet. Now the saltiness of the roe, perfect match. It's very important to get the most meat out of your lobster. Always go for the tail first. This is where you'll find the most meat. And never forget, in the chest, crack it open. And I mean, if you're by yourself, even better. You can just dig in there and just suck all the juices out. If you're between friends, well, you have to behave a little bit. Just crack the legs and start sucking on them. Stocks and bisque. What's the difference anyway? A stock is the extraction of the bone, in this case lobster bones, that we put water and simmer. A bisque is the actual soup we make from the stock. Now remember these bones here that I have from before? I will be roasting them in the oven to get the full extraction of the flavor. Thank you. Okay. These have been roasted. We put anything, everything we put in it. The legs, the body. Okay. Mary, thank you. Okay, now I smash them up. The reason why I smash them? Again, the maximum flavor I want. Good. Okay. Okay, now let's finish our stock here. Thank you, David. Nice mirepoix.
Thank you, chef.
Beautiful mirepoix. I simply add the bodies to it. Oops. This smells great already. I don't want to caramelize. I simply want to extract flavors. The key here is extraction. Now to make the stock, a little bit of tomato paste just to help the color. Right in it. Water. And of course, we can't forget the herbs here. Great. You could just tear them. You don't have to be precise here. Just tear them. That'll be great flavor here. Beautiful. Now, let's see what it looks like when this simmers. Take your time. You need the extraction. It's really important to take your time here. You see how beautiful? Oh, I love it. So, we just made a lobster stock. Great. Now comes the transformation, stock to bisque. In this pot right here, I have some beautiful carcasses that already were cracked by Anne-Marie. We'll just add a couple more. Great. So mirepoix, carcasses, a little bit of tomato paste again. We don't want to overpower. Just give the flavor and the color another little level here. A bay leaf, of course. Now flour is extremely important. It's a thickening agent. It won't really affect the taste. It's really just to make the bisque to the right consistency. I need to incorporate these just as is. Now the flavor comes in the brandy. Just a little bit. There you go. Now paprika for the color. And now our beautiful stock. I strain this in here. Stock right in. Oh, this smells great. So when this boils, the flour is going to thicken. It's going to be a great consistency. Let this simmer, and here we are right here. Let me show you, Ted. There you go. Woo. Beautiful color. Oh, and it smells so sweet. We're almost done the bisque. Just a little adjustment to make it perfect. Thank you. Thank you. The reason why I strain it, I simply want the beautiful taste to it. I don't need the carcass, obviously. I don't need the mirepoix, just the beautiful taste. Thank you. To this, I add some butter and some cream. There you go. Now I need to let this reduce to really concentrate the flavor here. Season. There you go. Now I can't wait to taste this. We just need to let this. Many ways to cook a lobster. Lobster au gratin, one of the classic French way of cooking lobster. Great. Have our lobster right here. These are going on the grill. I'm letting this cook, and I'll make a garnish here for you. All right. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Beautiful breadcrumbs. Beautiful. Oh, it smells so toasty, it's great. Okay, lobster au gratin. We're gonna make the gratin mix. Fresh breadcrumbs, still a little warm. beautiful parsley, paprika for color, chopped garlic, and of course a little bit of zing to it, lemon zest. That's enough. And now the secret ingredient to make it all bind together, clarified butter. This is probably my favorite way of eating lobster. It just really tells the taste of the meat. It's delicious. Mix it up with my hands, just as is. See how it's all incorporating together? That's exactly what I'm looking for. Great. I'll bring these over here. Okay. These are ready for the oven.
Here you go, Chef.
Thank you. Now the reason why I cook the lobster, the meat down first, we want to sear these flavors inside. Then you flip them over just to get the flavors, the juices to stay in the shell. Great. Right on top. Okay, in the oven, and we're ready to eat after. Here we go. Doesn't that look great already? You see, beautifully broiled a little bit just to caramelize the butter. Excellent. Good. All right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to eat here. If I wasn't a professional chef, I'm sure that I would experiment in my own kitchen. For example, every week I go to a store and I buy the ingredients in a supermarket that I don't know just to try it, and I buy 2 and I put one on the counter to ripen, and then I try to find out what's the ultimate use to that ingredient. Well, these lobsters look absolutely delicious.
Incredible PEI lobster.
Let me get one for you to try.
Oh, it smells good.
There you go. This is so delicious. Thank you for your hard work to lobster.
Lobsters.
Anything for lobster.